Welcome back to another video on WrestleMania and another edition of Raw out of 10. And yeah, of course, a huge episode of Raw, probably the biggest Raw of the year, the Raw after WrestleMania. And we had a lot of fallout on the Red brand after this show. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. And of course, it was a commercial-free hour of Raw. So yeah, and Triple H era kicked off with the CEO making his way to the ring. After calling the weekend in WrestleMania 40 the greatest ever, he introduced a man who will lead into the next era, Cody Rhodes. After congratulating him on his big win, he threw a special video package put together by Rhodes' long-term friends in the production team. Rhodes talked about being in front of the line before The Rock hit the ring, and there was chants of Rocky sucks to the ones that best not be repeated in this space. Rock and Rhodes exchanged titles before the final boss warned the new champion that he's coming back to him, and after his upcoming haters targeted him, Rock placed something in Rhodes' hands and told him not to break his heart again, leaving the babyface seething but without any explanation as to what he was given. This was a long promo segment to kick off the show at 45 minutes, and with three lesser talented authors, this would have been a torturous way to kick off the first Raw after Mania, but I thought it was really strong, even if it was maybe a bit long. Sets up Rhodes versus Rock, perhaps a SummerSlam, and that's going to be a monumental main event for fans to get excited for, so yeah, really hyped by that. It was then time for Ilya Dragunov's main roster debut, taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, a perfectly fine match that was served as an introduction to the NXT champ rather than the good competitive contest it would have otherwise been. Dragunov weathered the storm of the Arters, putting away with a Moscow missile for the win. The reigning champion is, or at least should be, in the conversation for the best wrestler in the world right now. He's a tenacious, tough, punishing and exhausting competitor who wears down opponents and usually outlasts them. There was a case here, and the crowd responded favourably to his appearance, making it this worthwhile thing to kick off, and yeah, seems like maybe he'll drop the NXT title soon to Trek and come up to the main roster, which I definitely would be opposed to, because yeah, I'd love to see him in there. So yeah, that was good stuff. 7 out of 10. And before what started as a celebratory promo featuring the Judgment Day and new champion Damian Priest descended into chaos with new Raw Tag Team champions R-Truth once again believing himself to be part of the group. The Miz interrupts the 6-man tag match that made the champions pissing off against a partner no one can see, wink wink, against the Judgment Day. The heels dominated, although two commercial breaks before John Cena's music played and the Goats rushed to the ring. He exploded into a match and wasted little time, joining the Awesome Truth for a 15-knuckle shovel. The babyfaces rolled to victory from there and celebrated to close the segment. And Jess should end the feud, and a big babyface pop. Heels get defeated, but yeah, it's great to see John Cena there. So yeah, this worked really well, it was a bit of fun, and gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Before the women's champion in NXT, Roxanne Perez, made her latest appearance on the main roster, battling Indy Hartwell as the prizes continue. Hartwell may have chose us pulling off the upset victory, but she failed to listen to Candice, who continued to push her nastier rule-breaking ways on her teammate. Perez raked the eyes of the officials back and delivered the Pop Rocks to score the win. It was a nice introduction for Perez. For fans who may not watch, she came across well and is a great professional wrestler, and her personality is beginning to shine through her body language and facial expressions. She will be ready for the call-up, and when WWE decides it's time for her to make the move. So yeah, I don't know whether that'll be soon or longer, but I think it's a good way to introduce her. Obviously, I hope she has a good reign first on the brand. So yeah, it gets 6 out of 10 from me. I thought it was decent, and very much looking forward to seeing what Roxanne does in the coming months. And before new champ Sami Zayn found himself interrupted by Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni, robbing him of a celebratory promo. Chad Gable joined the festivities, and after the break there was a tag match. The tag bout was quite good, with Gable shining brightly and the heels reminding fans, well, they may be among the most underrated competitors on the roster. The babyfaces predictably won, but yeah, I think we're definitely getting closer towards the Gable heel turn. I don't know whether we'll eventually get the title shot or not, but yeah, you can definitely tell that it's coming, and I think the build up to that's quite nice. We're also seeing Sammy with the IC Championship was cool, but yeah, I'm just very intrigued to see where it will go. Before it's time for Jade Cargill taking on Chelsea Green, with Jade Cargill following up her monumental WrestleMania win. The match was too short to matter, but it did bring Cargill to Raw, where she may have failed herself after the draft. Green is great, but even her skills are limited with the seconds she was opposed to in single digits, which was a bit of a shame. But yeah, big win for Cargill. She's coming across like a beast, and unfortunately, Green was kind of the full goal here. It was then a fatal four-way match for the number one contenders match for the shot at the championship, and in cinched McIntyre fresh off losing his title just 5 minutes into winning against by CM Punk, and hit the ring for the night's main event against Ricochet, Big Bronson Reed and Jey. So the winner would earn a shot. An action-packed main event saw Ricochet through caution to the win with a stunning 450 splash from the top rope onto Reed through the announce table. Late McIntyre set up for the Claymore, only for Punk to come down and prevent it. Uso took advantage, earned him a shot on world title at Priest. The intensification of the Punk-McIntyre rivalry would suggest but it's coming sooner when we think, possibly at Clash of the Castle. But yeah, I think Uso didn't deliver at WrestleMania, but I think he can have a great match with Priest that will really deliver. So I thought, fun main event, a continuation of the feud. It worked nicely for me, 7 out of 10. And overall, Raw gets 7 out of 10 for me. I thought, it wasn't a classic Raw Mania, I don't think, but I thought it was really good. Some decent surprises on there. Looks like we'll get quite a lot of NXT stars coming up. And yeah, on the whole, I thought it was fun stuff, continuation of many feuds, beginning of others. So yeah, I thought it worked really well and gets 7 out of 10 from me. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.